Hey, that's rad. That's rad.
All right, man. Welcome to Somewhere in the City. It's your host, Michael the Serpent.
My name's Joe.
And today we're joined with
Shotbydom or Explicit Content Productions.
I'm Shotbysheffy, or I work with Explicit Content Productions too.
All right, man. Welcome to the show, bro. How y'all doing today?
Good, bro. Appreciate you having us on.
Yeah,
For
thank
sure,
you.
bro. I appreciate y'all coming
sliding.
down here all the way from Pueblo and shit, man. I told y'all we were gonna tap in with more Pueblo people, bro. So if you from Pueblo, bro, I'm finding more out about the scene, and I want to fuck with it out there. So y'all let me know for more interviews.
Yeah,
out
we
there.
definitely want to push and get more cities popping
For real,
around
bro,
us and shit, bro.
For real.
Big state, bro. We got a big state.
Oh,
we
yeah.
gotta help everybody, push everybody, bro. Somewhere, it's not even about just somewhere in the city, bro. Somewhere in the state, for real.
Somewhere in the world.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God,
cap.
bro.
That shit can go global soon.
Yeah.
But
So let's start out. What is Explicit Content Productions? I know like some people aren't gonna know what it is.
So Explicit Content Productions is a production company out of Pueblo, Colorado. So we focus in videography, photography, promotion, marketing, and artist management as well.
Okay. And when did this like start?
I started this about 2 years ago, and then I've been building my team for about a year now.
Okay. So how many people work for Explicit Content?
So it's me, I'm the CEO, and then I have 3 other photographers, videographers with me, Sheffy, and then I have Jalen 2 times and Travis, and then I have 2 artists, Big Perk and RJ.
Okay. So let me know how this kind of started, like just by yourself. Like, how did you get into it?
So I was working with, I got back into music, whatever, and I've always loved music. Like it's always taken me out of like a dark place out of my life. Like it always brought me back into like what life really is. So it's always been a part of my life, and I always knew like I like pictures and videos and shit. And I was like, I know I could do
They
this.
go hand in hand. That
Yeah.
industry shit.
Yeah, so I started working with the label, actually just an artist in Pueblo, and I was like, I don't want to work for nobody else. Like I want to work for me. So
It's good you realize that quick,
Yeah.
bro.
When
So
you realize that shit's fire. Cause fuck working for other people. You feel me? You
bro, I'm
gotta,
gonna tell you right now, bro. Do this shit on your own, bro.
Yeah,
Change
exactly.
you
your
gotta
own
beat a
dreams, be
label.
your own
Yeah,
boss, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta
exactly.
beat a label, bro. You don't cap.
So I was working with that artist, and then I went to work with another label in Pueblo, and just I'm like, I don't want to work for nobody. I want to answer to myself. Like I don't want to answer to nobody else. So
Most definitely.
after everything happened with that, I was just sitting in my room, and I'm like, I'm gonna do this by myself. Like I don't need nobody. Like I could do it myself. Why do I need anybody's help? Like nobody helped me to get to work with the artist or the label in the first place. Like why can't I just do it by myself? So I was like, screw it, let's just do it. So I was talking to my parents, and I'm like, I need a name. And we're sitting there, I'll even tell you the exact story. We're sitting there at dinner, and I told my stepmom, I'm like, I need a name. And she's thinking, and we're eating. And she looks at me and she goes, Explicit Content Productions. And she was like, but take the parental advisory logo because it's parental advisory explicit content. She said, take the parental advisory logo, pull the parental advisory, put the explicit on one, the content on the other, and then productions on the bottom. And I was like,
Okay.
Oh,
That's
shit.
a pretty good clear vision, you know.
yeah.
Like,
I was like,
bro,
oh
just,
shit,
like, on
all
the
right,
spot,
bet.
Like thinking of the logo and everything.
Yeah. I was like, all right, bet. So I got the logo done. Everything was done. And then I was like, all right, let me build it by myself first and let me get a solid ground. Then I'll start adding people in. So I probably worked alone, building everything together for probably about 6 months before I brought anybody on with me. But it was just more of getting like the LLC done, getting like the website done, getting my email done, like getting all of the stuff, like business
Getting it
cards.
official and shit, you know,
Just getting it ready.
Yeah, for sure. So when did you bring the first person on, and who did you bring on?
It was Big Perk, and I would say that was, I just graduated. That was probably the beginning of my junior year, middle of my junior year. So end of 2018, beginning of 2019.
Okay. And he's an artist? Or?
Yeah. So I've known Jake for a long time. His real name is Jake. I've known Jake for a long time. We used to play baseball against each other forever. And I'm the same age as, his little brother's a year younger than me. So I've known them forever. And I hit him up one day. I called him and I'm like, yo, you're still rapping, right? And he goes, oh yeah, what's up? And I'm like, come join the team. I'm like, but you got to just trust me. Like, I'm not shit right now. Like, I'm not anybody, but just trust me. I have a vision and it's going to work. Just trust me. That's why, like, anyone got anything to say about Big Perk, that's why I always defend him, because he was the person when nobody else trusted me and no one else wanted to hear me out. Big Perk trusted me and wanted to see my vision out.
I feel that, bro. The bro's been supporting. Like, I really only got like 3-4 homies in this world, like for real homies, and like they've all always supported me with all this camera shit, all this podcast shit, bro. So that's good. You have people around you.
Yeah, and then from the jump, my cousin RJ has supported me like crazy, and he could see the vision behind it. He never thought, like, people would look at me like crazy, like, the fuck, like, come on now. And I'm like, RJ was always lying, like, all right, I see what you're going, but do this.
Like, there's people, like, when you first started and shit, like people that knew you like apart from all this stuff that you wanted to do?
They're like,
What the
what?
fuck, nigga? Like, you do that?
Like
They just hating because it's you. You feel me? It don't matter, like, how good you're doing
Exactly.
or if it's shit. Like, they just gonna clown on it because it's you. You feel
but
me?
everyone's always gonna have something to say about you, but the fact
God, but they still talking about you, so it's all good anyways. You feel
all
me?
publicity
Oh,
is
God,
good
bro.
publicity.
I love that shit.
I love that. Talk about me, make me more relevant. That's
Oh,
fine with
God,
me.
bro. Oh,
I don't
God.
care.
Oh, God.
Uh-huh.
You may not like me, but I'm still on your timeline, bitch.
Yeah, I'm still on your head.
I know your blood boiling when you see this shit.
There was this meme and it was like the mask and it was all the smiley face and it was all
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. And he's all crying behind it.
Bro, I hella saw
That's
that
what I'm
shit,
saying.
bro. You having me gone.
I'm
nigga.
saying, but yeah, Big Perk is only like the first one that trusted me, and then it was just me and Jake for a minute, and then I was like, Jake, like I can't do this all alone. Like I'm trying to be able to direct my videos. Like I can't hold the camera, start the music, record it, and direct my own videos. Like it's just.
Oh yeah, it's definitely.
It's hard. But I learned to be able to do it, doing it that way, and that's why I feel like
It's hard when you're doing it that way if you don't have like a stabilizer or if you don't have like the right equipment and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know a couple of video guys that all they use is like handheld camera shooting.
Yeah.
Videos come out fine.
yeah,
But then like I would prefer the stabilizing
Yeah.
and all the more equipment for sure.
bro. Shout out Jalen 2 times. That boy did not even Sheffy knows. He didn't even have a stabilizer, bro. That's my other videographer.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Probably till like 2 weeks ago, he just got his first stabilizer.
For
He was
real?
shooting handheld. He was so fucking smooth with it, like
Oh,
unbelievably smooth.
disgusting.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, no,
raw.
I mean, there's like a certain tricks you use, like having like the multiple, like as much like
Yeah.
control on it as you can, but like I don't know.
Just
My
a
ass be just like shaking and shit.
exactly,
Bro,
yeah.
and his handheld movement so
For
smooth.
real, no, and like you have to have like
He just
you
glides.
have to know like how to move your shit
Yeah.
to make it look good. Cause like
Yeah.
some camera works is fucking ugly, bro. I'm
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
honest. And like some people like have that right touch to just give the cinematic feel without even getting it edited at all yet. Like just the raw footage making cinematic.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
Handheld's a dead art for
Oh
sure.
god, no, for real, bro. Like just holding that shit. Bro.
Yeah.
No cap.
Yeah.
Oh god. So let's move on to something else, bro. So what do you do specific for Explicit?
So Shotbysheffy was originally just like its own thing. And I really fucked with Dom's vision.
To be honest with you, he hit me up on Instagram and he was all, yo, I want to know the availability of joining ECP. I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo,
How
I was
did you
like,
find out about it?
So his personal tag is Shotbydom, and when I changed my shit from it was just Sheffy4, just my design account was Sheffy4. I changed it to Shotbysheffy, and then I just started looking up all the other Shotbys.
Damn, tell me why I did that too, bro. When I did that with my Instagram name.
Yeah.
I was like, anyone got this shit yet? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I looked at him, saw that he was pretty close, and then we just started linking. But what I do is mainly film, photography, graphic
it's
design.
disgusting with it.
When did you start out doing? Like, when did you get into like this little world of media type shit?
Well, I really started doing graphic design like when I was 12. I picked it up, just had like the iPad thing, you know what I mean? Just doing like sports design and stuff like that.
Okay, like just like drawing and shit.
Yeah. I didn't get my first computer probably till I was 15, 16. I'm 18 now. So
3 years.
yeah, but like I took a big break from the time like I wasn't really serious about it when I started doing it when I was 12. From like when I was 15 when I got my computer, that's when I knew I kind of wanted to take it serious.
Yeah, like not having that second piece of equipment.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
limiting. Cause I remember I had a camera, bro, but I didn't have a fucking computer. So like I used my sister's computer.
Damn, that shit was loud as fuck.
Oh, bro,
Boy was zooming.
but, online,
He
but
said
nah.
turbo.
But I would use my sister's computer, and she had some trash ass desktop, bro.
Right.
And it would just be like the worst. I'd get my pictures, and I'd be like, bro, this ain't even that good. Like, I can't edit this shit at all.
Yeah.
Like, nothing, bro. So like, getting that second piece of equipment really just makes you feel like, damn, like I could push towards something. You feel me?
Yeah, it's huge for sure. So I was really doing like the graphic design thing, and then I ended up taking an internship with the Air Force Academy, their football team,
Okay.
doing their graphic design and photography and just.
Man, I thought I was like, damn, you be balling too. I thought you was talking about like playing for the team or
Nah,
something. I
nah.
was like, damn, 'cause bro, big as shit too. I was like, damn. I was like, yo, he'd be a cold ass receiver or something. I was like,
Yeah,
damn,
no.
let me find out, bro was about to make it to the league type shit.
Nah.
Pick the camera with
He's
a
like,
ball.
hey, bro, I got the
Yeah, don't
combine
take it.
after this.
I was gonna shout later. Anyway, so I was doing the video thing for about a year, and then I really was like I found an interest in music, and like the people in music are the people that I idolize. I stopped really idolizing athletes because I mean it was something that I was around forever.
That's definitely like a change. Like once you start like, because when you're like more into sports, like you idolize the people in sports. But
right.
When you're like more into music, you're starting to idolize like, damn, I want to be like this.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Just interest change.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit's just a little bit more realistic. So I feel like you fuck with the artist more because you're like, I could really do this shit. Because anybody like, you know, to make the league, like that shit's some specific shit, but like
and everyone's in like the same box. Like you have to be physically touted. You have to be mentally, like you have to be good at what you do.
And not even that, bro. You gotta have like good luck, bro.
Yeah.
Because like
one injury, yeah, you gotta have good luck for that shit.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, like, I used to be a cold-ass football player, bro. One injury, fucked all that up.
Yeah.
And like that shit just ends for you, bro.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's over. Like even in college and shit, bro. How many college athletes play for like NFL ball? Like,
I mean, from the academy, it's not even 1%. Like,
yeah, like literally, bro. So it's more like this is more attainable than that. You feel me?
So when you realize that you could actually achieve this type of shit, it makes you like you start fucking with more artists or like rappers, and you start like relating to their shit more.
Because you can work as hard as you can for football or basketball, whatever sports you want, and like train and all that, bro.
Exactly. And not physically have it.
Not physically have it and just not get there.
Yeah.
But for like this music shit, like if you work, you grind, or for like any type of media type shit,
literally,
if you work,
especially
grind,
internet
get
content,
better, bro,
yeah.
If you keep that shit up, there's no
results
reason you
will come.
There's no reason you shouldn't get no results, bro.
Yeah,
for real.
So I mean, like that's where it really started for me. Mm-hmm. Chris Miller is the video guy at the academy who brought me on for my internship. So shout out him. He really helped me out a bunch though. And then video, I just started doing with that like within the last 6 months. So I've been shooting video and doing the editing with the film and the music videos and everything like that. But my main thing is like the film photography. I shoot the 3D photos, which is like if you've ever seen them, they move kind of back and forth.
Yeah.
Mooch.
That's how you make them bitches?
On film.
On the
he does them
like
on
when
film.
You see
Yeah,
those, that's from that.
Yeah, those are on film. They have like a 3D app that does the same thing, but it's not the same.
No,
shit.
I was talking about his though specifically. Like,
Yeah.
Like with the film camera.
Yeah, that's all me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that, bro. I just thought that was like a filter or something.
No. They have like camera apps that do it like on your phone and shit.
It
It's
is
just not the same, bro. It's
not the same.
The film look and
if you know though. If you like, you
exactly,
like,
yeah.
Bitch, you don't want to have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But Mooch, he does ENDORSE stuff. He's like all of creative.
I'm a big fan of ENDORSE, bro.
Yeah.
That was my last concert for this fuck ass round, bro.
Bro, for real.
I was trying to get in that. I ended up getting in it though.
Bro, you should have just went, bro. It was a lit ass.
Was it lit?
Bro, like he's a good performer for sure. I'm gonna see him again when he comes, bro. His new shit crazy. He just dropped some shit with MGK. That shit crazy.
And did you hear
Did you hear the one that he dropped today?
He dropped shit with Baby.
What the?
Lil Baby. Oh my gosh,
I
it goes
like
crazy.
Lil Baby, but I don't listen to it.
It was Turbo and
Nah, Wheezy and
Wheezy
and KBZ from California.
Wheezy.
I'm gonna tap in. I woke up late today.
Wheezy out of here.
It's so fire. It's like it's kind of like a Tokyo, Japan kind of beat. Oh man, it's
Bro, you know what kind of Tokyo back to Japan beat I kind of heard recently? That new Polo G shit. He had a song called like Chinatown.
Oh, for real?
That shit had like some like Chinese instrumental. It went crazy.
I like that shit for real. Like,
like samples. If you can sample something and go crazy on it, like it make that it's a sample.
Yeah, for real.
You talented for real, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
sure.
Bro, so what should we talk about more with the Explicit Productions? Where y'all coming out of?
I'm from Pueblo. I stay in Pueblo. I'm trying to get the heck out of there, though. I'm not trying to move. So I was going to move to Springs, but I'm not trying to move anywhere else in Colorado. When I leave, I'm trying to leave the whole state.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to just move to somewhere bigger, and that's 40 minutes away from home type shit. I'm like, there's no point in go paying rent when I could stay at home for free and run my bag up and just be cool. Because my parents are hella cool, like, and they're real supportive of me and what I do. And I'm like, there's no point.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, shout out the supportive parents for.
Shout out my mom and dad.
Yeah,
but yeah, I'm not gonna leave here until I can leave Colorado as a whole.
Yeah.
Where would you want to move to in specific?
LA is my dream to eventually end up there, but if I have to go somewhere else first, then so be it.
I always think about living in LA, but I don't know. I just want to live in Seattle, bro. I feel like
Seattle is tight, bro. We always, me and Michael stay talking about that shit. I don't know why.
I just like the
Seattle's cool. Like,
Yeah.
like the rain all day, dark ass shit. Like that shit would just be tight. I don't know why.
Just be like
Just
the
chilling
vibes.
in the crib.
Yeah, the scene's starting to pop a little up there too. Bankroll Hayden, Mosey coming out of there.
Yeah.
Mosey hella shining light
Band
on
Kid
Seattle
Jay.
for a little bit.
Yeah,
All
Band Kid
the
J.
Band Kid niggas go crazy,
Yeah, the
bro.
Band Kid.
I was gonna be in that concert with them too. Bro, we had an Airbnb booked up here. We were gonna stay the night.
Oh, for that Mosey show?
Yeah, I was gonna be
Oh, I was like, what you
backstage.
talking about?
I was gonna chill with Tata, like all of them. I was talking to Band Kid Jay, and I was like, "Yo, let me come through." And he was all, "Bet you could be on stage with me because Tata only shoots Mosey, and I don't have anyone to shoot pictures for me." And I was like, "Bet, like I got you. I'll be on stage with you. That's
For
cool."
real, bro. And you could just see Mosey perform. I've seen Mosey a couple of times already, but
Yeah.
I fuck with Mosey heavy. That's probably
Yeah.
one of my like. I'll probably put him in like my top like 15, 20 artists.
I would too.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
He's
I
good.
like his producer too, bro. Royce David. He goes.
Yeah, Royce, he
stupid.
fucking-
Did you see that video on his Instagram of him building that beat with the
Yeah,
guitar?
Bro. Oh my
Crazy,
God,
bro.
He go crazy.
He's
I like how Mosey put all
disgusting.
his homies on. Too,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
he-
they're all just.
Never forgot about him. Just brought him all the
Y'all
way.
know who Raheem is Blind?
Yep.
Bro, I met him at Mosey's show, bro. He was hella cool, bro. I remember he was at the merch line.
Yeah. Did you go to the one at Cervantes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there too.
Oh, that shit was lit. Tell
Yeah,
me
it was
not. I
fucking
remember
fire.
When I ran into him, like I like told him and was like, "Hey, bro, like you shot the Yappa video, right?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, that's me." I was like, "Hey, bro, I fuck heavy with you." And like we had like a small little conversation, bro. Just nice ass dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like that shit was so cold. How he brings all his homies and like they all have something to do. Nigga.
They
Like,
do, yeah.
One of them shoots his videos. The other one fucking sells his merch. The other one's a
That's the same
producer.
way with Young Dolphin Key Glock. They have all their homies. Everyone on their merch table was all their friends. Their security at the on the stage that like their own security.
Yeah.
All of his friends, like
Bro,
he
that's
put
how
all of his homies on.
Yeah, that's how we.
Yeah,
finna
that's
be.
the goal,
That's how
honestly.
If I'm making
us,
none of
all
my
my
homies
niggas,
are working
yeah.
a 9 to 5. You got me.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
bro.
You
Yeah.
making stickers. You shipping
You
something.
Yeah.
doing something,
You got
bro.
something to do.
I don't care if you're driving for me, homie.
Yeah,
You don't have to
on
be
God,
there.
like
My
you could
whip
just
for
be
me.
the
Yeah, no
professional
cap.
driver,
Got the Sprinter,
bro.
baby.
Well, I got a nice ass whip.
Bro could just, I don't know, fucking
But
make the
that's
beds
not
and do the
everybody.
laundry, no cab.
Oh, God,
You
that's
finna
not
get paid.
everyone. Not everyone want to eat with everyone. You feel me?
Yeah, no.
Nah, but we finna put everyone on. All the homies finna be with us. We
Yeah,
finna
for
be
sure.
smoking mad dough all
Did
day.
you
bro.
hear shit that fucking Nav said? How he
About
like,
what?
because he was saying how he be in the
Oh,
fucking like in the booth with like his homies, and he'll give him a percentage of the
Oh,
song.
yeah, I did see
Only
that.
if he gives
Yay.
them like one bar or fucking
Yeah.
single
Yay.
time on a track, 'cause I'll give him 50% of the song just
Literally.
so I get the homies on.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy because those songs are worth millions and millions of dollars, bro.
But he's worth millions and millions of dollars,
and
and
he
that's
just doesn't care.
well,
bro.
he's alone. Like that's what he said. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He's one man by himself. Like
Oh, bro,
at
bro.
a certain point, the money just stacks up to like where you can give it to your homies. It feels better to give it to your homies probably than it does for him to keep
As
it.
soon as I got a certain amount of money in my bank account, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm gonna start giving that shit.
Yeah,
We
for real.
finna
People
give
that
back,
need
bro.
it, bro,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I've always
I don't know,
wanted
like,
to
there's
give
no
back
reason
to the people
in the
in
world
need
should be
and shit.
starving. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I just got money sitting in the bank.
Yeah,
Like, that's just weird.
Yeah,
to me.
exactly.
Spend it on a fucking blood diamond chain, or you?
Oh
wanna-
God, like go drip yourself out, like get all the shit you want.
yeah.
That's why I don't know. I niggas is tripping, bro. If I'm making my money, I'm finna blow that shit. Like you, like it's going somewhere, bro. Like I'm not
Yeah.
finna,
I mean it-
cause
bro,
I'm
like-
not finna die and all my money's just sitting there, nothing. And I'm like, what the
No,
fuck?
even-
I just
even
did
when
all
you
that
do
shit.
you better leave money behind for
Yeah, for family,
anyway.
yeah.
So just go blow and have fun, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
like just
Exactly.
do what you want to
As
do.
long as it's still coming in, like you.
Oh,
Don't,
God.
Yeah, as long as it's coming in though.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
don't be
real,
going,
bro.
don't
Some niggas be
hey.
spending all your shit. On, like,
Don't go
flex.
spend your stimulus check on dumb shit. Man,
A lot of
fucking.
motherfuckers ain't touch a band before that stimulus or taxes.
get them,
That shit was
get them
funny.
off whites with that 1200. Y'all fucking playing.
God,
They
bro.
come in there all, ooh, $1,000.
I ain't get a fucking stimulus, and I was fucking pissed, bro.
Bro.
For real.
But that's how it be. Like it's cool, it's whatever. But
Yeah, I feel you.
shit,
I was just nervous to get that thing. What's gonna happen when we have to pay taxes? Like, there's a catch with everything. They did
Like
not just
on
give us
next year's
$1,500.
taxes or some shit. Like that's what he's talking about. Like that shit's probably gonna come back or something.
It's gonna bite you in the
Oh,
ass.
for real?
Nothing
Nah,
comes at a free
like,
cost. You
that's-
don't just get a free $1,500. I'm like, what's the catch? Like, come on now.
Well, I didn't get it, so if y'all
Oh, yeah,
If y'all got it.
IRS, if you're watching, I didn't get it.
I ain't
I
finna
was-
get taxed.
a nigga been moving pack to get the bread. You got me fucked up. I ain't get no
I
shit.
ain't even got
For
no,
real.
I ain't no shit, no hiring, buddy. Everyone like that shit's closed as fuck. The world. So
Yeah.
like
So
it's
how was
hard
like
for.
your upbringing in Pueblo? Like, was it? How was the town like for itself? You feel?
So the town itself, it's just a lot different from anywhere else I've been. Like, you can go to Walmart right now in Pueblo, you can see 30 people you know. And those 30 people might hate you, and 30 people might love you, but
damn, so if you got ops in Pueblo, like, they go catch you.
Oh yeah,
yeah, exactly.
No ducking.
But it's like, I don't know. The culture down there is a lot different than anywhere else I've been because it's just a lot richer. Like, you could even just name like the Chili Fest or like the water parade in Pueblo West for 4th of July. Like, the culture down there is just so much different, and the community is so much more together than any other city that I've been in. I love Pueblo, and my goal at the end of all of this is to bring stuff back to Pueblo, bring music back to Pueblo, because people in Pueblo have to travel 2 hours to go to a concert anytime. Like, there's no big artists that come to Springs. Like you have to travel 2 hours. Why aren't we as good as Colorado Springs? And I'm not trying to say anything bad about Colorado Springs, but
I feel you. It's like, where the fuck aren't we?
Why aren't we as good as Denver? Not trying to say anything bad about Denver, but it's like, why aren't we as good as everybody else? So that's why, like, I'm just trying to give back to the people that brought me in.
We're trying to fill the gap.
2 hours for a concert, because we get all the shows down here. Like,
exactly. You could go 15 minutes and go see a show.
I'm so dead ass,
bro.
Facts. We be
That
pulling
should
up
really be taking us like 15 minutes. We be leaving while the openers are playing.
The fucking openers.
And we gotta leave at 2 o'clock.
Catch an Uber and shit to go to the concerts. Like, if we catch an Uber from we can't catch an Uber from Springs, bro. Springs.
2 hours, bro.
That shit.
Well, from Springs it's only like an hour, but it's like from Pueblo, that's a whole nother hour. So it's like,
it's crazy.
I gotta leave here. If the concert's at 7, I'm leaving Pueblo at 2.
It's like driving to Denver to Springs twice if you go from Denver to Pueblo.
Bro, and
it's
especially
crazy.
with traffic up here, you gotta leave hella early.
Traffic in these past recent years has been god awful, bro.
Yeah.
Like, ever since, like, I feel like after like 2015, 2016, like the traffic started to get a little like
legalization of marijuana.
The dough. Shout out to the dough.
My ass nigga, you haven't even said shit this whole day.
We just been vibing, bro. It's always like that. Some girl told me that shit, and she's like, "You just sat there on your phone." I'm like, "Bro, I'm fucking vibing, my nigga." Like, bro, I be baked. I be just be sitting booted the hell at the table, like, bro, I'm just vibing, chilling, my nigga. Like, damn, can't even just chill.
Hey, but that's what posted anyways, dog.
Facts.
So let's talk about some of the artists you've shot for. Who's like came out to Pueblo before? Like,
So what do you mean, like music videos that we shot or concerts?
Like concerts.
Oh, so I've never shot anything in Pueblo concert wise, but artists that I've shot concert wise would have to be like Trippy Red, Block Boy, Key Gawk, Young Dolph, Trippy. I did I say Trippy?
Yeah, you said Trippy.
I don't even know.
Trippy's one of my
all the old homies, Short.
Yeah. E40, DJ Quick, The Loonies, Coolio, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Wi-Fi's Funeral, Rob Banks.
Oh wait, did you shoot that show right there actually?
Connected.
That's the night before in Springs.
Oh, okay.
I was
that Springs day before that
because BKG put that one on. So Brass Knuckle Gang is actually located out of Colorado Springs. Black Pegasus actually lives in Colorado Springs.
Okay, no, I fucking love Wi-Fi. That's probably another one of my
He's
favorite
dope.
artists. Yeah, he's fucking hard. Bro, at the end of our show, he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do free meet and greet, make a line and shit." But I was on the other side of the venue, and as soon as I get to the line, that shit was long as fuck.
Yeah,
bro.
He was dope.
He treated you right, huh?
Yeah, I was in their green room with him and everything. Rob Banks has a video of me on his story. I was dressed up in dress clothes. That was my first concert I ever shot. I went in dress clothes. I'm like, I'm gonna look professional. I'm gonna look right. Like, I didn't know what to expect. Like,
Bro, that shit be nerve wracking, bro. Like, I was shooting my first show. Like, my first show was a Shoreline, bro. And I just remember, like, the whole time I was just like, fuck. Like, I was just nervous as fuck, like, bro, like, cause like I knew I was gonna get backstage, but I was seeing hella people that I knew like go like in the line because we were going to the front because we were guest listed, bro. Yeah. And I was just like, it's just nerves, like. You know, like you're about to be like around people that like are important. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're about to be like around people that like are on for real. Like,
yeah,
if you're chasing, they've already achieved. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because like I ain't like ashamed to say that I be a fan of motherfuckers. I love this music shit. You feel me? So like, see some of my favorite artists. That's the coolest.
That's
shit.
how it was with Trippy. I was like,
I've seen Trippy fucking twice, bro. Like, I'll still fucking geek over that nigga.
Even Chris Long, bro, when he was backstage, I was talking to him. I was like,
yeah,
oh my god, like not even like just because like the way he's done shit. Like he went from No Jumper to Juice WRLD. Like he's done everything that I want to do.
Bro, you know what I still am fucking like heavy on my mind about Chris Long though? He's cool as fuck, don't get me wrong. I just don't know why he hasn't done his own No Jumper interview yet. Especially after Juice passed.
I don't think him and Adam are cool.
I don't know though. I feel like they should just do one just to answer a lot of questions.
I think they should too.
I think it'd be a really good conversation. Plus, y'all were good ass friends before, like
exactly
whatever happened.
Yeah,
between
exactly.
Y'all were good ass friends before that. I think it would be like on like Juice's part. They should do that video.
I feel like a lot of the artists that have gone on recently, like Taz, I mean anybody that's really been on.
Taz Taylor. Taz Taylor, bro. I used to think Taz Taylor was cool as fuck, and then I watched that Adam 22 shit. That nigga's a fucking moron, bro. Like,
yeah.
Like, I thought he was cool, bro, but just, like, the way he carries himself and shit, and, like, what he said about, like, Ian and shit, like, I hate when niggas think they made you, bro. Like, bro, you did not make that nigga, bro. Like,
yeah, Ian's just so talented. Like,
he just outgrew you,
Tech
bro.
Tech is like so talented. Just all the. I mean,
he went on there sounding salty as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like a lot of the artists have been on No Jumper lately. They don't really want to speak on Juice, like.
And Chris Long really hasn't said anything about Juice either.
Yeah.
No, but like, you don't think that the people that was with him, like his last moments, they wouldn't have anything to say? Like, cause there's a lot of, bro, y'all really think, there's a lot of like things in that story that just don't add up. I think like an interview,
I feel you.
It would clear a lot of shit up. Cause I don't know. But,
exactly.
Plus, like, whatever reason that they're not friends or that they don't work together anymore, like, they be acting like they don't even know each other. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, y'all have hundreds of videos together. Y'all can't come back for one fucking more. That'd be good on some like fan shit.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know. That's just me, though.
Yeah, I feel you.
My thing is though, like with the concert photography, a lot of photographers like hit me up, and I know a lot of photographers hit other people up, and they're like, "How do you get in these backstage shows? Like, how do you get there? Like, how do you get there?" And I'm like, "You don't just hit them up and just walk in."
Fuck no, that's not it. Like you have to have media pass or like someone backstage has to guest list you. Like, and like for like a guest list, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, it's difficult, bro. You gotta get someone to reply. You gotta know who to hit up. Like,
and it's not even like getting the reply is the easy part to me. You have to provide value.
Into the show is the hardest part.
You have to provide value to these artists. These artists are on labels that they can get Cole Bennett. They could get anybody that they want to shoot their videos.
Professional that's been doing this for 10+ years to come
exactly, and someone that's somebody.
Literally, somebody that like has a name apart from themselves to do this shit, bro.
Somebody that is actually made it in this game.
It's not as easy as people would think to just like, oh yeah, I was backstage. Like, no, nigga, that's some hard shit.
And you gotta provide value.
That's just a grid.
And I'm gonna mention this right now. There's hundreds of niggas with cameras in this city, bro. To be one of the ones backstage,
for real, because everyone.
Better ones, dog.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be up there. You feel me? And it's no disrespect to some of the people that want to get there and can get there. It's just like it's not for everyone. You feel me?
Yeah. I don't know. You just got to be able to provide value, and that's what people don't understand. These artists can work with anybody that they want.
Like, these artists have like a bag to be like, oh yeah, let's go link with Cole.
Yeah,
nah, for real.
Yeah, exactly.
They could literally have anybody shoot that shit for them.
And if you don't provide value to the artist, they're not gonna want to work with you.
Honestly, like let's say I want to interview somebody right now. Why the fuck are they gonna pick me instead of Mont Reality? Or like fucking No Jumper or fucking, you know, like
Shade
fucking
Room,
Say Cheese, like bro, like. While you
Breakfast Club or
Sway
in
all the other
platform,
fucking
bro.
platforms
you have
that
to
are
add
out
value
there.
to yourself before you try to work with somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, man, we're getting towards the end of the interview here. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about, like future moves coming up?
For real, what y'all niggas is about to be pushing and shit.
What's coming for the end of 2020? I know this year is kind of fucking shut down here, but like, what do y'all got coming?
Before I answer that, let me ask you one question real quick, because I've been asking everybody.
What's good?
Who's better, Jordan or LeBron?
LeBron, don't even start this shit.
Here we go.
Here we
be
go.
Honest, bro, I'm gonna make y'all. I think y'all get mad. LeBron would have dusted everybody in the night.
LeBron would have dusted that shit, bro.
Bro.
No cow, that's big tripping.
Just get on to the next topic. They don't know what they're talking about.
Y'all
Hey, we can
tweaking,
talk
bro.
about that off camera.
Bro.
Oh my
y'all
God.
tweaking, bro. Even if you off the camera, if you think that I'm wrong, you could come up to me and say that shit or something. Oh yes, I'm gonna get on because I hate that if you people think about Jordan like that.
Everybody can get it,
Bro, I'm about to anybody that goes against LeBron, they could get it, bro. Because
LeBron's easily the greatest all-around player of all time. The GOAT though is Michael Jordan.
They capping. They capping.
Nah,
no.
what?
They capping.
Bro, you
One-on-one
can't even
LeBron
one-on-one
will beat
LeBron's
anybody,
dusting on me, bro. No
When did he
cap.
become better than Kareem?
No, he will do Kareem.
When did he become better than Larry Bird?
He would do Larry. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, he would do Larry.
All right.
Larry, nah.
Bro, LeBron
After this interview ends, we finna have that discussion.
So what do y'all got coming for 2020?
So we're just trying to get up out here in this Denver scene. To be honest with you, we're just trying to go crazy up here.
Build new connects.
Yeah, we're just trying to go crazy up here. We're trying to branch out. Like most of our videos have been in like Colorado Springs and Pueblo. We're just trying to go crazy up here.
Hella people down here need videos. Bro.
Exactly.
Especially up here, up north, bro. Like not so much Denver, like up north. Hella artists are starting to pop up here, bro. So y'all can do videos for hella people.
Yeah,
for real, bro.
I'm just trying to. Once these concerts open back up, back in my bag.
Oh, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while.
Fine with me. I'm just prepping for it.
We just getting better. We just getting better on the side, and then once this shit opens back up, we finna take that shit over. No,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Cause we still putting work in. If you like just sitting in this quarantine lockdown shit, bro, you're not doing nothing. Like you wasting your fucking time. You wasting your time. You can't blame no one but yourself, bro.
Get better at your craft.
You gotta get better at something. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like this is
it's still on fucking pause. Like
and we're still on pause, even though they released that shit. And like, nah, like well, there's still not shit going on. So like, you should be working on something. You should be progressing your fucking skills or some shit. Get some fucking passion or do something with your life.
Man, so it's been Somewhere in the City. It's your host Michael the Serpent,
and it's Joe.
It's Dominic. Shotbydom.
Shotbysheffy.
All right, man, and we off.
Yeah, we out.
Peace.
Hey, that's rad.